welcome to your Thursday. Anything eventful happened to you this morning?
No, I was quite clean this morning. Got up, just eased out of bed and around about 4 o'clock. Got here about 4:30. And then I was like, what's that sound? It's about 5:30 this morning. Oh, Jodie's a red hot mess turning up to work. Must be a day ending in Y.
Wow. So, just a simple, what happened and are you okay? I mean, that would have sufficed. That would have been fine.
All I know is that you smashed in here after all sorts of things happening at home. I'm just going to be straight out with it. Your teeth covered in lipstick. It's quite distracting too, by the way.
Why didn't you tell me that? Why would you
tell her on air?
Why would you tell me on air?
So
Casey, this isn't
you're a big giant,
Oh
big giant gum. So
Why don't you try wear some lipstick and not get it on your
Thank you
teeth?
very
Well, give you
much,
some
producer
lipstick, go on.
Molly.
Chuck some
And after the
lipstick.
morning I've just had, you waited till on air to tell me I've got lipstick on my teeth.
Yeah, what happened? Well, I feel like that was the least of the concerns. What happened
It
this
was the
morning?
least of the concern. Well, I went to jump in the car as I normally do at about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find my keys, could I?
Well,
And
would you
then
blame it on one of your children?
So then I had to wake up my husband, who was really pleased about that. I was like, where are my keys? I think one of the kids must have hidden them. And he's like, I don't know. Here's the spare key. Just take the car. And then I jumped in the car and the car wouldn't start.
No.
So then said husband, who was already in a great mood, like tickety-boo, was like, well, I'll have to drive you because I need my car to drive the kids to volleyball this morning at 7 o'clock. So anyway, I arrived here at 5:30, which were partially intact, and things were going okay until you just drop, you've got lipstick on your teeth on air. So good morning.
But also, did you get a particular text from your husband?
Oh, yes, he said I found the keys.
Yes. And where were they? In a spot that you'd put them or one of your kids?
I put them on top of my diary on a chair last night to remind myself to bring my diary.
Yes, of course.
Anyway.
Of course. It feels good to be able to foot when I can say things like, geez, you'd forget your head if it wasn't screwed on.
Don't say that. Don't
No,
say that.
I used to get that all the time.
I'm having a bad enough morning. All right, but we're here. We've arrived at 6 o'clock. What have we got coming up on the show today, Andrew?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we've got some last-second invitations for Cyril in Nova's Red Room, because guess what?
What?
The Red Room's happening tomorrow night.
Oh, I know.
Jeez.
So I was going to say, a touch over 24 hours, but can't wait for it.
No, actually, looking forward to it. So we've got opportunities coming up before 7 o'clock, maybe before 8 o'clock. Heaps of chances for you to score a very exclusive little invitation.
Very nice. All right. Let's just rip into the show, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Coming up next, let's talk about how you can possibly discover that your partner was cheating. There's all sorts of tricky little methods. One particular method is doing the rounds.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so all you dirty birds, listen up. You're about to get sprung on Nova.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know. I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jodie and Hazy.
I'm always fascinated by how people get caught cheating. So what about this latest one online? A woman has discovered her boyfriend was cheating on her after sitting in his car and noticing a small detail on the passenger mirror. So distinct markings left by an Octobuddy smartphone accessory. So it's one of those silicone sort of suction pads that attaches to a phone and sticks to flat surfaces. So obviously he'd been up to no good with his girlfriend and had like left marks on the window because they were filming themselves.
Oh my very goodness.
Goodness me.
A small little suction cup mark.
The old suction cup mark on the mirror.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah.
Very careful
It'll
there,
get ya.
Chance.
Another example of this is one girl found out her boyfriend was cheating because she noticed the eggplant emoji in her boyfriend's frequently used section.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's a bit presumptuous, don't you think? Because he could just be calling his mates D-heads or whatever.
Or he could be a genuine eggplant enthusiast.
He could love eggplant.
Eggplant's a nice dish.
Eggplant parmejamas.
Gorgeous.
Did I just say parmejamas?
Parmejamas.
I thought you said pajamas.
About to say something in pajamas.
Have you ever heard of unique ways of people getting caught?
So I know of situations of people getting done via emails because I feel like,
Very
I don't
old
know,
school.
is that old school?
Yeah.
So old
For
school.
people to have relationships via emails, that's the absolute method of communication because I assume you do it with fake accounts and all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
Blokes are idiots though.
Yeah.
Like honestly, blokes are just not clever.
I heard of one couple who split up because she was in like a shared exercise app, like what do you call it, Strava or something?
Yeah.
and she noticed during a time of day that he wasn't exercising an unusually high heart rate.
Yes, there's good stories of that coming through as well. Like, what's going on? And stories of people being like, how come my boyfriend's heart rate was spiking at 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, that's so weird.
He's on a business trip.
Yeah.
Did he get up in the middle of the night and do a workout? That's crazy.
Is he at the gym? That's nuts.
And then you'd confront him and say, what'd you do last night? He's like, nothing. I went straight to bed.
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah, good one.
There is a new feature on your phone where you can change, like if you click on your phone and your background comes up and it's, say, a picture of your partner, which I guess a lot of people have, you can now just click it and slide and then have like 6 different photos set up as your screensaver. So there was this viral video that went around of this guy changing it and it was 6 different girls.
Oh, my God.
So when he catches up with her, she's the screensaver on his phone, then the next one. And vice versa. They're all saved as different contacts in his phone and things. It's crazy.
Who's got the energy and who's cunning enough to get away with that?
Well, the other thing on your phone I've heard of, and I've heard a particular AFL player had this done and got busted. You can have like, it looks like an app, but it's like a hidden photos section.
Oh yeah, I think it's a calculator sometimes as well. Yeah,
yeah. So all the dirty bird.
Got to put in a number code. It's a secret file for photos and stuff.
And you seem to know an awful lot
No,
about this.
I know
More than
exactly.
me,
I know
actually.
exactly what it is. I genuinely, I know exactly what it is. I don't have one, but honestly,
Yeah.
you know me, and you also know my wife.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll come home and she'll be like, "What's going on? What have you done?" And I'll be like, "Oh, nothing. That's fine. And it'll be something as stupid as, "All right, I took the last apple. How the hell would I get away with an affair?
You'd be the worst affair performer of all time. She would find out. If you had an affair, if you winked at another woman, she'd find out.
What have you done? I winked.
I winked at her.
I had an errant thought.
Warning, the following segment is for mature audiences only and may contain adult content, graphic language and nudity. Not that you'll see it. If easily offended, well, you're about to find out just how easily.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jodie and Hazy's Naughty at 6:40.
Can't trust Joes, particularly you. Eh? Look at you go.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. You can finally be yourself a space. Just a little bit blue, a little bit risque before you straighten up
Yeah.
after 7 o'clock. Can we talk about one of our absolute favourites on the show?
Go on.
And that is Cheyenne Fox.
Oh, what's Cheyenne up to now?
Cheyenne, God, such a character, by the way. She's a landscaper turned OnlyFans entertainer who rolled a provocative billboard through one of Sydney's wealthiest suburbs, Mossman, London. Yeah. And she's revealed some of the backlash she experienced following the stunt. So she paid $2,000 to have a truck drive around with her picture on the side with a message that says, "Are you rich, old and lonely? I'm looking for a sugar daddy."
Oh, it's a profession as old as time, isn't it?
Isn't it? She listed her phone number and her Instagram handle, and she was swamped by messages, and it absolutely went off its face online. She claims that she was hit with 200 text messages and thousands of phone calls in just a few hours. She said, "I've had people asking to have sex and other sexual favours, but I don't even talk to them unless they send me a screenshot of their bank balance first."
How beautifully superficial of Cheyenne.
While some locals clearly weren't impressed, Fox has brushed off the backlash. She said, "In all honesty, it's just people who hate their 9-to-5 life. I've made $100,000 just this month on OnlyFans, and I've pretty much made their yearly wage in 1 month."
Oh, how much does your integrity cost, though?
Oh, it's a bloody good point from Cheyenne, though. I'm so fascinated by OnlyFans.
Are you?
It's just ridiculous.
I can honestly say I've never logged onto it. But will people pretty much do anything on OnlyFans that you ask?
Yeah, absolutely. Including things that aren't even that provocative.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a paid subscription.
Okay.
So I don't know what the deal is in terms of screenshotting and doing all sorts of things to reproduce it. I'm assuming you get in trouble with that sort of stuff. Here's a stat for you though, Jodes. Do you know who the highest earner of all time on OnlyFans is?
Who?
It's Iggy Azalea. She's on OnlyFans. She's made I think it's around about $80 million. You're damn right she is. Getting it all out on OnlyFans.
From LA to Tokyo.
Spot on. I will say as well, here's some OnlyFans trivia for you also. It cost a British entrepreneur £10,000, which he secured a loan off his dad. And now today it's worth something like $6 billion.
Oh, my very goodness. It's just the whole selling your body for sex thing. I don't know. I'm not sure about it.
Oh, just grow up, Jodes.
So this is on me, is it?
I know a girl who's a friend of a friend's little sister.
Yeah.
Never met her. She bought her first house when she was 22, I think, off one photo.
One photo?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
What, we talking like a proper house in Adelaide or one of those real cheap ones in Cooper Petty? What are we talking?
No, a proper legitimate house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but then also I just think to myself, what if your dad's looking at that billboard? What if Dad's going, oh, there's my little girl. I'm so proud of her, offering up her body for sex. Well done, darling. I mean, you could have gone to university and studied and got a degree and did something fruitful with your life, but you sell your tits, whatever.
Yeah, in amongst all the 200 messages, if there's one from Dad, is that the one that's really striking a chord?
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know.
I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jodie and Hazy.
I don't think producer Molly and I could love this story more. Gen X women are flocking to early bird clubs. I repeat, Gen X women are flocking to early bird clubs.
What the hell is an early bird club?
A good time.
It is a space for women in their 40s and their 50s, so not quite me yet, to dress up and get down without all the pressures and the anxieties younger women put themselves through on the club scene. So this is the best part. Doors open at 6 o'clock and then they close at 10.
That's perfect.
So good.
That's perfect. Sorry, guys. It's 10 to 9. Start making your way towards the exit.
So it ensures everyone can make it home on time, be in bed by a reasonable hour before the babysitter starts charging double time and a half. So they play a lot of nostalgic sort of 80s and 90s and early 2000s. There's no men. And this is a party for women who just don't want to be part of that rat race and don't want to wake up with a hangover because they've been out since till 3 in the morning, which is ridiculous.
See, that's perfect. What about so that versus probably today or a different age as well? You're like, oh, I've got a big one coming up. All good though. I'll be back by 10:15. You're like, do you mean 10:15 the next morning? No.
Tonight.
That night.
Producer Molly, we had a few additions that we'd like to, if we say launched our own Adelaide club, the Gen X club. What would you like to see?
I want a Barocca on the way out.
Good one.
And
what's the
chips.
Chips.
For the way home.
In particular, maybe some tubes. Tasty tubes.
No, like hot chips.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
sorry,
God.
ladies.
God.
I'm just trying to weasel my way into this conversation. Sorry.
Are you here?
When have you ever gone home from a club, Andrew Hayes, and stopped in at the local for a packet of tubes?
Well, desperate times, desperate measures. All right, I don't belong in this conversation. I'll see myself out.
Okay, thank you.
See you guys.
See ya. I also want flats on arrival.
Yes.
Imagine that if they handed you a pair of flat shoes as you walked in the door. And also what would be nice is some sort of like pedicure station in the corner. So if you got tired of dancing, you could just go and get a little foot rub.
Oh, and a cute little touch-up. New colour.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I think Hazy used to get a cute little touch-up in the clubs.
There it is.
Let's get ready to rumble. Ladies and gentlemen,
Battle of the Bangers.
Each and every week, Jones, we have fun with this because it's a chance for you, the listener, to choose the music.
Yes, so we have a random year generator. It's going to give us a selection of 6 songs, voice style. We just need to turn our chairs or buzz in with our names when we work out which song we would like to put forward this week. And then you get to vote, Jodie and Hazy, on the Instagram.
All right, producer Molly, what have we got?
Ooh, let's go to the generator.
Here we go.
2012.
Ooh, 2012.
Good year.
Interesting time. Okay. So, 6 songs. We've basically got to blindly turn like you do on The Voice. And once you're in, you're in.
Yep.
You're locked in and there's no turning back.
Yeah, and if you don't lock a song in, you just get given the last one.
That's tough.
Bad luck, Chuck.
That's tough. All right, ready to go?
Yes.
2012.
Song 1.
Somebody that you used to know.
I'm out.
Oh,
Are you in or
I love
out?
this song.
It's a good song.
Jodie,
Jodie's in. Jodie's in. Oh.
it's a good song.
Okay, so you have selected Gautier.
And you know why it's popular at the moment? Because Anxiety is like a remix of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just to double down, that's not what the song is.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Okay, so you're locked in with Gautier.
Yeah.
All right, next song.
Glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that
Who's this? The Wanted.
Yep.
Is it The Wanted?
The Wanted with Glad You Came.
Glad you go. Good song. Not for me, though. Not for me. Next one.
Do it. Go on.
I'm in. This is Pitbull, isn't it?
It is.
Pitbull.
Oh, no.
Flow Rider. Whistle. Okay, there we go. I'm in. I've gone early too.
You have.
It's the whistle that's got me.
All right, let's see what was left.
Okay, here we go. Here's the other songs that are remaining, and we can't choose them, by the way. Oh, it's a good tune. This one. That's Pitbull. Correct. Throw your hands up. And one more song, which we could have chosen, but we can't. That's Samantha Jade, isn't it?
Yep.
Samantha Jade. All right.
I am so happy with my selection.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have gone.
Somebody that you used to know.
Gautier and Kimbra. Somebody that I used to know versus Whistle by Flow Rider. It's locked in.
You're essentially asking people this week to blow your whistle.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Please blow my whistle at Jodie Nazy on Instagram.
Good one for all the AFL umpires out there this week.
So true. The AFL umpiring fraternity. Such a beautiful, wholesome, crazy bunch. Vote for my song, please. Lads, good on you.
He was dubbed a once-in-a-generation player by recruiters and was drafted to the Gold Coast Suns at just 18 years old.
Lukosius kicks a monster.
He's Port Adelaide's biggest recruit and he's finally come back home.
Gets it out to Lukosius. What a start.
Please welcome Jack Lukosius.
Yes, Jack Lukosius. Welcome to Nova 919.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me on.
What a week to come in. Coming off an absolute belting on the weekend against the Pies. So do we regroup this week?
Yeah, I could have timed it better, but no, we've had a big couple of days, and I think we're going to make amends for it this weekend.
Yeah, I've got to say, mate, your first 25 seconds officially as a Port Adelaide player went pretty well, though.
Yeah, it was good to have a special moment. I'm glad that goal came in the first quarter, not the last, so we can celebrate it. But yeah, hopefully upwards from here.
What was the driving force coming back to Adelaide? What sort of was the,
Yeah, I think probably all around everything. Like to be back around family, I think it was the best football decision for me, and I just thought it'd bring the best out of me. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so intrigued by what happens behind the scenes. You've spoken as well in different press conferences about there was a time where you're like, oh, is it Port? Is it Crows? What sort of lengths did your very good friend Connor Rosie go to make sure that Power got your signature?
No, I actually respected the way he went about it. He was very open and honest about what Port could offer, but then he kind of left me with it and said, you got to live with this decision, so I'll leave you to it.
Oh,
so,
right, Mr. Mature, Rosie?
No, I like the way he went about it, but yeah, it's cool to be running out and playing with him now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Jack, we did this last week with Alex Neil-Bullen, and no pressure, but he did really well. So we've got 45 seconds on the clock, and we're going to fire some quick questions at you just to get to know you a little better, if that's okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you're probably used to the stock standard football questions as well, 110%, 1 week at a time, etc. It's not going to be anything like that, okay,
No,
Jack?
it's not
going to be a
that.
little bit alternative. You ready to kick off the first one, Jodes? Mm-hmm. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Jack Lukosius, your least favourite roommate?
Mitch Georgiades, also my favourite.
Oh, got that, Mitch.
You've only had one.
Pre-game superstition?
Left boot on, then right. Yeah.
Every time?
Yep.
Okay. Favourite coffee shop?
Hyde Park Bakery at the moment.
Oh, very nice.
Good.
Okay. Your sexiest body part, what have you got?
I'll go with my right leg.
No.
Oh.
What's wrong with your leg? What's wrong with Jack's manky left leg?
I don't use my left.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Okay.
Okay. You got a hidden talent?
I can juggle, only 3 balls.
Okay.
All right. Single or taken?
Taken.
Very nice. Okay. Is that an Adelaide girl or a Gold Coast girl?
Gold Coast girl. I've got her over for the week at the moment though, so I went to the Fringe last night and she was loving it. So we might get her over here soon.
So she still lives on the Gold Coast, but is like you're doing long distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we were pretty fresh when I unfortunately got the trade, so it wasn't quite move over yet, but working towards that.
Jeez, I hope this isn't a bloody Dan Houston situation
Oh,
where he meets a
jeez.
girl from Melbourne and then decides to move back home.
Also, Jack, coming off a pretty awful loss on the weekend, long distance, you've got her over this week before the redemption game. We're feeling fresh. Body's going okay. We're going to go in at 100%.
Yeah.
Not exhausted.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know what I'm trying to say, Jones.
No.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Goodness
I'm saying
me.
he's a young man in a long distance relationship.
Yep.
I hope that he goes in at 100% this Saturday. That's all I say.
Okay.
We're all good.
Promise you that.
God. All
Am
right,
I right in
Jack.
saying, Jack, that you've got a bunch of Port Adelaide tickets to give away?
Yep, I do. I'm
All right.
keen to do that.
We can't just give them away because they are so very precious. Are you happy to stick around for a port quiz? You can be the quiz master if you like.
Yep, I've got some great questions. Let's
Are
go.
there? Well
How
done.
good are you, by the way, at Port Adelaide history? Like, were you a Crows fan or a Port fan?
I'm a Crows fan, but I got this big 150-year anniversary history book last week for my debut, so I've been reading over it, so I might be good.
Very good.
Studying up. Do you know the club song, by the way?
Yeah, I would know it,
Yeah.
I haven't sang it yet, but I'll back myself in.
All right, a Jack Lukosius Port quiz coming up next.
He was dubbed a once-in-a-generation player by recruiters and was drafted to the Gold Coast Suns at just 18 years old.
Lukosius kicks a monster.
He's Port Adelaide's biggest recruit and he's finally come back home.
Gets it out to Lukosius. What a start.
Please welcome Jack Lukosius.
Such is his generosity. He turns up with a whole bunch of tickets to give away. That's what we're
Unbelievable.
talking about.
You got to earn them though. You've got to earn this double pass. No question about that.
Yeah.
So we have a port-themed quiz right here, right now, and Jack is going to be the quiz master. You feeling confident, Jack?
Well, yeah, I'm the master, so I don't have to answer these questions.
That's
so
so true.
That's
He's the
so
dictator.
True. That's true. All right. Playing, we've got 5 questions for you. You get the 5th one right, then you take home the port tickets. Let's go to Jackie from the city. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning.
Good morning. Say hello to Jack.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Good morning, Jackie.
Jackie and Jack.
Hi.
Yeah.
Love that.
Hi.
It's nice.
Jackie.
Hi. I wish my husband had been here. He would definitely got the answers. But, yeah, he's mad Port, so I'll give it a go.
All right. Here we go,
right.
Jackie.
Okay.
Full faith.
Jackie, question 1.
Who is Port Adelaide's all-time leading goal kicker?
Oh, don't know.
Oh, it's not a great start from Jackie. That's okay. That's okay.
That's all right, Jackie.
All good.
Yeah, sometimes husbands do come in handy, don't they?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's go to... Who are we going to there?
Let's go to Sarah from Salisbury. Good morning to you,
Salisbury. Good
Sarah.
morning, Sarah.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Say hello to Jack, Sarah.
Hey, Jack. How's it going?
Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
go.
Question 1 for you, Sarah.
Who is
Let's go.
Port Adelaide's all-time leading goal kicker?
I reckon that's the great man Treaders.
Yes.
Whoa.
Warren Treadwell. Do you know,
Very nice.
off the top of my head, I'm not sure how many goals that Robbie Gray kicked.
Yeah.
But he'd be up there as well.
I don't know, mate. Normally you're a little bit Rain Man with this stuff and you know all those stats.
What happened?
I don't know.
Definitely
All right,
Treadwell.
Sarah, question 2.
Yep.
Which
Let's go.
player suffered an Achilles tendon injury in this pre-season?
I reckon Toddy Marshall.
Yes.
There we go.
How's he going, by the way, Joe?
Yeah, he's going very good. He's been in the gym for about 2 or 3 months straight, and he's looking massive.
Oh, he's
so
a unit.
Yeah.
no, he's going to come back bigger and better.
We were filming something down there the other day and he took his moon boot off and his calf was like jelly.
Yeah.
It was just like flopping around in the wind, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit gross.
For Port Adelaide home game. Port home games too, by the way. We're going to do a thing called it's like a joke off, you laugh, you lose thing. Todd Marshall, very funny.
He's
Very
funny.
funny.
Very funny.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Always taking them piss out of blokes. Yeah, that's for sure.
Who knew? All right, Sarah, question 3 from Jack Lukosius.
What number am I?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's tough.
Sarah.
If we could give away some sort of clue.
Yeah.
Former key defender, I don't know.
Okay, Damon from O'Halloran Hill. Good morning, Damon. How are you?
Doing well, guys. Doing well. Go Port.
Okay,
Go
there
for
we go. All right, question 3 from Jack.
Question 3. What number am I?
Oh, you came in, yeah. Trent McKenzie's old number, 12.
Oh, well done.
There we go.
Well done.
Okay.
The cannon.
The cannon.
I love Damon had that added fact as well. What
That's
a
what it's all about.
flex.
That's when you know you're a proper Port fan. It's good.
Okay, question 4 from Jack to you, Damon. You got 2 to go to get the tickets.
Question 4. Who will replace Ken Hinckley as coach in 2026?
Oh, might be 2025. Josh Carr.
Oh, okay.
True. Someone's wrote that question here.
Jack there from Damon.
Sorry, Jack.
All right, Damon, question 5. You get this right. This double pass to Port Adelaide on the weekend is all yours. Go, Jack.
How many showdowns have Port won? 28, 27 or 26?
Oh, God. I reckon it's even with the Crows. I'm just trying to think how many showdowns there's been. I'm going to go the higher, 28.
Yes. Well done, Damon. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You've scored that double pass to the footy this Saturday afternoon. Port take on Tigers. Adelaide Oval. Book your tickets now at portadelaidefootballclub.com.au. You don't have to do that, though, Damon, because you've won a double pass.
Thanks, guys, and good luck, Jack.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Damon.
Very good stuff.
Well done,
Hey,
Jack. You were a good quiz master.
Jack, before we let you go, mate, there's a question that's just been burning for a long, long time, and that is you're very, very, very close with Connor Rosie, almost best mates. Give us some dirt on him. What have you got? He's too perfect. He is just handcrafted from the football gods.
He's very good at Fortnite. We play a bit of PlayStation, but we're playing a bit of Cricket 24 lately. New PlayStation game, and he's no good. I'm betting him at that. So that's probably the one thing I've got on him.
Yeah.
That's it.
And if anyone wants to argue that being an AFL player isn't a full-time occupation, then cop that. Sitting around playing games all day. Jack Lukosius, thank you so much for coming in this morning and all the best on the weekend.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know.
I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jodie and Hazy.
I feel like that us as Aussies, we feel like we're a lovable bunch. Do you know what I mean?
Sort of like chilled out, laid back, lovable larrikins kind of vibe.
Yeah. Here's a survey which is a little bit alarming, but I'm also at the same time not surprised. The big question is, are Australians friendly? 53 countries around the world have been ranked in terms of friendliness, culture, and overall experience. Where do you think that Australia would rank? And do you think that we'd rank well?
We traditionally do rank well. Like, traditionally, we're in the top, I don't know, at least the top 5 friendly countries in the world. Have we slipped?
We have aggressively slipped.
Really?
If that was our last ranking.
Okay.
Where do you think we're ranked?
Say 10th, 11th?
17th.
Oh.
17th in the world.
Okay.
Does that surprise you?
Yes and no. Like, I feel like we're like any other country, right? You have your friendly, outgoing people who are really nice and kind, and then you have a portion of the population that are just angry.
Yeah.
And have got a massive chip on their shoulder for whatever reason.
Particularly when they get behind a wheel. The road rage in Australia. Watch out.
Shocking at the moment. Every second story on the news is a road rage story. People losing their minds.
2 blokes throwing fists who have no right to throw fists.
No.
I've never seen a good fire to fire road rage. Just shocking technique. Anyway.
You're hanging out though.
The top 10, number 10, Colombia. Number 9, Greece. Number 8, Panama. 7, Thailand. 6, Spain.
Yep.
5, Brazil, of course. Everyone's happy in Brazil, aren't they?
Well, wouldn't you be?
Number 4, Indonesia. And they put up with some obnoxious Aussies, let me tell you that.
Oh, so true.
Number 3, the Philippines. Number 2, Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Mexico came in number... No, okay, so I'm not qualified to talk about this because I've never been there. You've been to Mexico, though.
Yeah, and it was really, really nice. It was fun, and all the people were really friendly. I think similar to Australia, certain parts, certain people you don't want to hang out with. We know too much about drug cartels.
Yeah, okay. There's a couple of people from a cartel with tattoos on their face that aren't overly friendly. Let's just put it that way.
That's true. Definitely don't speak
They're not
to them.
flying the Mexican flag in a way they should be.
Yeah, don't ask them for directions. Number 1 is Costa Rica.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it Costa Rica or Costa Rica?
Who knows? I don't think they know. But you know the best part about that? If you went up into their face and said, "Oh, hello, you're from Costa Rica," they'd probably just go along with it. If you do that in Australia and mispronounce that, they'd probably punch you in the face. There you go.
I feel sad that we've slipped. I want to get back to where we were. I want to get back to being the nice population, the chilled out population.
Well, maybe you should stop getting into road rage, little bits and pieces, and getting out of your car and belting people, Jones.
But if you are going to get into a fight, do it well.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Give us a good show. For goodness sake, I'm sick of watching the news and watching these putrid fights.
People just slapping each other.
Come on, it's not good enough.